They got Fassbender in that movie. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's really good.
You used him in Inglourious
Basterds. Yeah, he's terrific.
Does he speak German that well?
Yeah, he speaks German pretty good, actually. Yeah, his parents are German.
Fassbender. Is he related to Fassbender?
No, not the Rainer Werner.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if he was.
That would be cool. Yeah. Cool. If my name was Fassbender, I'd say yeah.
I would say. Oh,
yeah, I'd
if
say
my name was Fassbender, I would say, oh, Uncle Rainer. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. We made a movie together when I was a kid. You wouldn't recognize me. I'm different now. It was the Teletubbies. I was the baby. You, would you ever make a kids movie? Would that ever appeal to you?
Yeah, actually, it kind of would. I just haven't come up with a good story yet or anything for something like that. But I could be interested in that. I remember actually, I did a movie, and one of the assistant editors on the film had worked on Mighty Ducks 2 or something.
Right.
And they were talking about when they would do the screenings for Mighty Ducks, and they would bring kids in, and they were talking about how the fact that the kids that they brought in were so into the first Mighty Ducks that when they went to see 2, they were just rabid with excitement. And I kind of like the idea of an audience being rabid with excitement.
Well, you know how you do very well in Cannes, right? Mm-hmm. Like they love you at the Cannes Film Festival. Well, you know at the Cannes Film Festival, you've been to movies there, and the French, audiences when they go there, if they like a movie, they cheer. And if they don't like it, they boo.
Yeah.
That's like kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like boo! We don't like this movie. This guy sucks.
But when they, but when they love it. I actually remember working at the video store. One of the things was, parents would get so annoyed with their kids because the kids just wanted to see the same movie again and again and again. And literally, like 14, 15 times. Like
I've seen Ratatouille like 150 times. I'm not kidding.
I'll see any of those Brad Bird movies.
Yeah, good, yeah.
But the thing is, though, I would actually have to kind of try to explain it a little bit to the parents. Like, look, don't get annoyed at him. He likes it.
Yeah.
When you say, hey, why don't you watch this because you haven't seen this? Well, he doesn't know if he's going to like that. But he knows he likes this.
Yeah.
That's a good audience.
Yeah, that's right there. That's what you want. That's branding right there. Yeah. You want to take a break?
I'll take a break.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with...
Oh, we're back. Sorry.
Yeah, we're back. Or we can keep talking about what we were talking about during the commercial break, which is about how you're going to do a kids movie. Yeah. No, I don't know. So, let's see. What else have we got? What came out this year that I think you might like?
Actually, what I saw that I was actually pretty impressed with, and I watched it just a little bit ago, was that it wasn't a movie it played at the theaters, but it was done like a movie. Was that Hatfields and McCoys? 6-hour movie. Kevin Reynolds directed it with Kevin Costner. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
there's a lot of money in it. Would you ever do it? Well, you've done some TV, right?
Yeah, no, I've done some TV. No, I would totally do something like that.
Yeah.
I actually think it would be really neat. I write these big, long scripts, and I usually have to cut the movies down to make it the right size length. Kill Bill is the one that I didn't cut anything out of because we were able to do two
spread
movies.
Out. Yeah, it's like Lord of the Rings, man. It just keeps coming at you.
Well, I could, yeah, exactly.
Like, and the third one's called Return of the King. I'm like, ooh la la! Spoiler alert!
I could totally see myself, writing a cool novelistic-like story and not having the limitations of the 2.5-hour time limit.
Well, that's how. I mean, that's how they used to do it. Like, let's see, Treasure Island was written as a serial. I think Great Expectations too. They would write them like,
as Dickens, in particular, as Dickens would write, he would actually publish in chapter form before he was finished.
It's in a magazine, I think. Sherlock Holmes in the Strand magazine as well. And Dickens, I think, got paid by the word.
Well, one of the things, though, it's funny is I initially, for a while anyway, I was thinking about doing Inglourious Basterds that way, like a miniseries.
Oh, really?
And I was all kind of set. I kind of even figured out how to tell the story in about a 4 to 5 hour way. And I had even structure-wise had broken it up. So okay, this would end after this hour, and then this would, I kind of worked it all out. And I was I was just getting ready to start doing it. And I went out and had dinner with my friend Luc Besson, who did La Femme de Qui.
Right. Yeah. He's French,
Yeah.
I'm sure you know what you're doing.
And so I was telling him about my idea with him and his partner, his producing partner, and the producing partner was getting really into the idea. Oh, that could be wonderful. But Luke was like, I don't know. And I go, what? And he goes, well, you know, you're one of the few directors that I actually like to leave the house and go see your movies at the theaters. And now you're telling me I'm going to have to wait years to do that? I'm a little disappointed. And it's like, you know, sons of bitches, man, they say something and...
I'm outraged, let me tell you. Yeah.
They say, you know, somebody says something and you hear it and then you can't unhear it anymore.
Yeah, I know.
And I kept running around in my head and I was like, well, let me try to turn this into a movie one more time.
Yeah, yeah. You were a long time on that one, weren't you? That was like, do you ever give up? Do you ever start getting, you know, you're going with a movie and I just can't. I give in. I can't do it.
Well, I think the first time I started writing Inglourious Bastards, it was that way. All right, but but the problem is with Inglourious Bastards when I first started writing it, which was before Kill Bill.
Right.
It just was too big. I was writing a novel. I wasn't writing a script to be done, and I realized, and it was like almost the opposite of. Writer's block. I couldn't shut my mind off. I kept coming up with a new character or a new story wrinkle or something. And the next thing I know, I had this giant tomb. And so I put it away and did something that I could tame myself with, like Kill Bill.
Right.
Cut to Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2.
Yeah. I was going to say, that was hardly anything going on there. Yeah, we have to take another commercial break. What is wrong with you, man? Quentin Tarantino. Do we have to take... Please enjoy the products advertised. We'll be right back. Both the novels and film literature, you know, film criticism, film criticism. And that was what I was doing before Django, and then all of a sudden I got the idea. Yeah, and then it takes you where it takes you. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Well, we're out of time. We're not really. I'm just messing with the format.
Kind of going fiction.
It's like when Travolta comes back and you go, wait, he died. No, he'll be back. No, that's good. That is. What do you do when you're not making films? Do you have any kind of a life that's outside of an edit suite?
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny. Somebody asked me a question. You get asked a question like that right now at this process, and I literally have been making this movie for the last year, so yeah, I do. I don't remember what it is I did before I started making this movie.
Well, you want to try some new stuff. What about some surfing?
I am not a surfer guy. I'm not really much of a surfer, but you know,
knitting.
Not really a needlepoint dude.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's all I got. Surfing or knitting are my two things.
Well, one thing that I did after Kill Bill that was actually kind of cool, because that was such a big kind of part of my life, making that movie, and that was a real adventure. And I knew when it was over with, and it was finally all in the rearview mirror, completely done with it. It was such an adventure in my life. I knew I had to have a little adventure to kind of officially put it in the past.
Are we talking an affair here?
No.
Okay.
An adventure.
All right, yeah. An adventure in the French way?
Yeah. And then so what happened was I was watching Animal Planet or something, and I saw that they have these horseback riding safaris. Hey!
Really?
Yeah.
You learned to ride a horse?
Yeah.
Oh, you can ride a horse?
Well, I'd ridden horses before, but it was just the follow the leader stuff that you do when you're on a trail. So I actually literally you got to, if you're riding the African game, you got to be able to get out of Dodge quickly.
Yeah.
Or
they have a Dodge in Africa?
Unga bunga or whatever.
No, let's stay with Dodge. All right.
But the thing about it was, I started taking horseback riding lessons 3 times a week for the whole month leading up to going to Africa. And actually, the adventure began then. It was really cool to actually really learn how to do something that you didn't really know how to do before. And I called Daryl Hannah up, because it just done Kill Bill, and she's almost part horse, all right? She just really knows, she knows a lot about horses. Yeah. So I called her up to ask her, like, if I need to learn to ride a horse really well, could you point me in a certain direction? And so she did, and I learned to ride pretty darn good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you're going to go horse riding now then? Now you finished Django?
Well, it's funny though, because I learned to ride really good. I was always out in front with the safari. We herded wildebeest. We herded zebras. We got chased by elephants.
Really?
Yeah. It was really cool. But now, okay. Well, it's kind kind of why you go to something like that. You want some adventure. You
I want to see elephants. I don't know if I necessarily want to be chased by them.
Yeah, but when they chase you and they don't kill you, it's actually kind of cool.
How do you know they're like, it's all right, we're just pretending?
Well, it usually is a situation. One of the reasons that why a horseback riding safari is, say, different from a jeep safari is the fact that the game in Africa doesn't have really good eyesight. So if you're on a horse and they're not downwind of you and you don't talk, then you just look like a weird-looking zebra. Oh. And the horse is doing the thing like chewing on grass. It's doing the thing that game does.
Right. Like
so
pooping.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So say you're an elephant right here.
Right.
And then we're a few of us here on horses, and then we just kind of slowly move towards you a little bit. Mm-hmm. And he sees it and what's going on. He's not necessarily scared of zebras, but you get really close to them. But then at a certain point, the elephant's like, get out of here!
Yeah, I see where you're going.
This is my tree. Get out.
Yeah. An elephant in a tree? I need to see this.
Well, the elephant's like up against the tree there.
Man, you just lap danced the out of that chair. Well, we're out of time. You want a piece of fruit or something?
Yes, please.
What do you got? Let's see. I got a coconut.
I want a coconut.
All right, you want to open it or keep it for later?
Can I keep it for later?
All right, then. Quentin Tarantino, everybody.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
What did we learn?
We learned to stay the hell away from space cobras.
It's one of the more dangerous animals you can meet on another planet.
Very dangerous.
All right, did you bring them? Thanks. There you go. Thanks for Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim. All right. So, Jeff, I thought we could play Throw the Wreath on the Rhino Horn.
Oh, yeah.
For Christmas.
Sounds great.
You start.
How dare you?
Oh, come on, I'm just joking. All right, then, I'll try it. Right, you ready? Oh! Holy macaroni! All right. You ready? We'll see if this one works, right? If this one works, then you have to, it's a truth or dare.
All right.
All right, so if it goes on, truth or dare you. If it doesn't go on, truth or dare me.
Okay.
All right, then. So you get a truth or dare ready, and I'll do the same.
Okay.
You ready?
Right.
Oh, truth or dare? Truth or dare, Jeff?
Okay.
Choose one.
Truth or dare? Truth.
All right. Jeffrey Peterson. Is it true? I can hear it. I can hear it. What are you doing? Get off. You're not on this. And by the way, you don't get a day off on Christmas neither. No day off on Christmas for you. He's overacting him, and you see him overacting there. All right, truth. Jeffrey Peterson, is it true that you enjoy the work of Kathy Lee Gifford?
It's true.
And so do I. Merry Christmas, Kathy Lee Gifford. Good night, everybody.